Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, Editorial Director at TigerFitness.com and Muscle and Brawn Nutrition CEO. Q&A question today comes from B-Dog. Before I get into his question, it has to do with setting your lifts at a powerlifting meet. Guys, I want to let you know, if you have any questions, there's a Q&A link below. Come on over, post your questions in that Q&A link. I answer every question posted. The best questions, and I got a whole stack of them here, just hundreds of questions, seems like hundreds. The best questions I'll turn into a Q&A video just like this. So, if I feature your question in a video, you can find my email below. Email me, ask me for a free copy of my book, Massive Iron. I'll send it, no questions asked. So this question is from B-Dog. He says he's competing in his first powerlifting meet in July. He wants to know about setting his attempts, how he should set his lift attempts. I would like to shoot for PRs on my third. My question is, should I attempt these weights in training prior to the meet, etc.? I guess that's a big if. If I can hit it in training, it could be a disadvantage. What are your thoughts? Well, here's what I think. You're competing in a meet in just a couple months. Now, if you're going to try PR attempts, you need to do it now. Okay, you need to do it now. You need to do it right now. You don't want to do it before you hit the meet. I don't really necessarily think you need to do that. I think if you spend 8 weeks peaking properly, you can kind of gauge where your 1 rep max is about. You need to be doing some form of doubles and triples, ramping up towards your meet, like the last 4, 5, 6 weeks. You maybe need to move from 5s to 3s to 2s, so you kind of can gauge along the way where your 1 rep max is. But you don't want to be doing a 1 rep max right up the weeks before your meet. Now, when you come to cruising into a meet, you want to be peaking where you're dropping in reps, like 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 or whatever. Then the week before the meet, you want to rest. You can deload workout if you want, but it can't be challenging. It can't be taxing. It's just a workout that gets you moving, not heavy weight. And then the training week, the heaviest training week before that meet should be your most challenging attempts, maybe doubles. Maybe even a single on the bench, because the bench is much more forgiving for me. If you find squats are forgiving, you could even work up to a heavy feeler single on squats. Don't do it on deadlifts. You could do a feeler single on squats. Go about where you think your 1 rep max is, and then maybe go about 10 pounds below that. And if it felt super easy, there's a good chance you can hit a lift 10 to 15 pounds above it. If it felt extremely challenging, where you think, maybe I might have 5 pounds more in it. I mean, this type of approach will give you a good idea where you're at, but you don't want to push it too heavy. You want to hit a single on bench and maybe on squats during that 2 weeks before a meet that you'll pretty much be able to get. Now, with all this said, setting your lifts for a meet. Bench always feels different for me than squats. Deadlift always feels different for me than squats squats and bench. So squats, go in and do a weight you can easily triple in the gym. That's your opener. Okay, focus on form and depth. Your second lift should be a max single you've hit in the gym. One you've hit before, once or twice before, maybe something you hit 2 weeks prior to the meet that you know you can hit, that you have that confidence going in that I can hit this, so you can just focus on form and get it done. Now, depending on how that second squat felt, that's how you measure what you want to go for in your third squat. Now, keep in mind that an extra 5 pounds can make a huge difference. So if your second squat attempt felt super light, you might want to add about 15, 20 pounds. If it felt like, okay, maybe I have 10 pounds more, add that 10 pounds. If it felt like, holy crap, just jump up 5 pounds, maybe 10 pounds, depending on how aggressive you are. But when you set that third attempt, if you're sitting there and you're not sure, man, I don't know if I can make this third attempt or not, it's okay to drop it by 5 pounds. 5 pounds can make a world of difference between making and missing a lift. So don't hesitate to drop, if you're uncertain, to drop that third attempt by 5 pounds. By 5 pounds. Now, in my meets, and I've seen this many times in the meets of others, bench is a different beast. I see a lot of guys just boom, 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 nail their squats, and they get in on bench and they're so jacked up that they hit their bench opener, and then I see so many guys fail on that second bench attempt, and then they're stuck, and then they fail at that third bench attempt. Now I want you to pick, again, a weight you can easily triple for your opener and bench. But for your second attempt, you want to be a little bit more conservative. Take a weight you've hit in the gym for a PR and drop it by 5 pounds. That's the advice I have for your second attempt on bench. Now based on how that felt, make an adjustment for your third attempt. Keeping in mind that an extra 5 pounds too much will staple you. So again, if you're unsure about that third attempt, drop it by 5 pounds and just go for just a little bit less weight. Now, with deadlifts, if you make it through an entire meet, there's a good chance, look, an entire meet can be very taxing. So once you get to deadlifts, there's a good chance you could just be fatigued, your lower back could be sore from standing too much that day or walking, or the stress, the anxiety could just have beaten you down, beaten your CNS down a little bit. So on deadlifts, I recommend a little bit lighter than normal opener, maybe something you could do for 5 reps. Your second attempt on deadlift is about 5 pounds less than what you hit in the gym, or maybe what you've hit in the gym, depending on how you feel. If you're flat out like, oh crap, this second attempt in deadlift is gonna just tax me, I don't know if I'll have a third, then go for it on that second attempt. Try to hit that PR that you hit in the gym. If you feel like you have a little gas left, go 5 pounds under what you've hit in the gym. On that third attempt on deadlift, if you're having a pretty good meet and you've hit like 5 out of 6 in squats and bench, and you've hit your first 2 deadlifts attempts, just go for it on the deadlifts. Pick a weight you think you can hit based on that second attempt and maybe add 5 pounds to it. Just go in there with the rage and tear it up. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, guys, there's a Q&A link below. Come on over, post your questions in that Q&A link. I answer every question posted. Again, the best questions I turn into Q&A videos just like this. And if you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, guys, please do. I'd appreciate the support. If you want to connect with me on social, all kinds of social links. You can connect on Twitter. You can even connect on Periscope. Watch me work out. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.